And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of D8.
Kevin, thanks very much. CJ.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. And the Clippers starting five. They've got Paul George. Baca is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the five. Now, here is Ibaka. Back to George. Morris outside. Just 4 to shoot. No good with the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Powell down low. Leonard's there. And here's McCollum for three. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight. Chris, what an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
Here's the Clippers, and now the Clippers on the break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard scanning the floor. Over Beverly. The putback. The rebound by Ibaka.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Powell. Hits the close-range jumper.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's Covington on the wing. Covered by Morris. Portland again missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Trailblazers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Ibaka finds Leonard. And the shot goes in.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Now here's Lillard. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Pass to Morris. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Leonard against Powell. Leonard dishes to Ibaka. And it's Portland with the rebound.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Powell with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Powell, the pass to McCollum. Back to Powell. Launches a three. Here's Nurkic. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the block.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Anthony's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Pass to Mann. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's McCollum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the left wing. From deep, Collins. No good there. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Searching for their first points of the game. Patterson with it. Now Anthony defending. Patterson, that's good.
You can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's McCollum. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
Kennard's shot is off. And Portland with the ball. Fires the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one misses. Good D by McCollum. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he sticks.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dream.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Jackson is out there with Kennard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's man in its small forward.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Here's Leonard. Zubac kicks to Kennard. Back to Zubac. Outside for Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Patterson's checked in. 3-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Clippers leading by 6.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. There's the pass to Lillard. From deep. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. And it's Powell in for Anthony Simons. Covington with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Powell.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Lillard kicks to Powell. Kept alive. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive board.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the dunk by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Lillard against Jackson. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Kennard for three. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lillard outside. Covington against Patterson. Covington down low. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Patterson can't get it to go. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 3. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Oh, man, and Jackson is just incredibly fast in transition. It's just the defense's worst nightmare when he's leaking out in the open floor.
Jackson against Lillard. Pass to Anthony for the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. Jackson, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in its center. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. But they get it back. Kicks it out to Lillard. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lillard against Beverly. Lillard attacking to the right side. Pass to Powell. Portland moving the ball around. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit.
A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Norman Powell.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assist form.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Count that one.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Passes it to Simons. He dishes it to Collins. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
The giant wingspan and hands of Leonard, those help so much when he's on the break.
Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Clippers leading by 9. The shot by George, wide open. Leonard dishes to Morris. Outside for George. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lillard the pass to Cantor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Embracing physical contact on the way up. Cantor seems to enjoy scoring right on the defense.
And there's the pass to Beverly. Back to George. From past the arc. And Cantor pulls it down.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
McCollum kicks to Collins. Baca against Lillard. Kicks it out to Collins. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. George missing again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display for him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Simons. Feeds it to Cantor. And a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Kennard for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Trailblazers trail by 8. Anthony right side. He feeds it to Nurkic. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. One-on-one fast break. Jackson gets the bucket.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they're uncovered.
Powell for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Man in at the 2. Covington kicks to Nurkic. Puts up a 3. It's stolen by Ibaka. Over to the wing. Here's Man. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
The shot by Lillard wide open. Gets an open look and hits.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Man. Down low. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Man passes to Ibaka. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ibaka's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Powell, the pass to Carmelo. Nurkic kicks to Covington. Back to Nurkic. Floats one up. Basket counts.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Beverly with the ball. Passes to Man. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. I mean, he always seems to have the look that's going in.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Morris dishes to Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Trailblazers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Nurkic finds Lillard. Offline with his 3. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
How about the strength of Morris, shrugging off the D and nailing the shot?
Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Now the feed to Lillard. Covington against Morris. Covington into the lane. Clock is at 3. Deep. He's off on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Clippers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kawhi Leonard.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. George passes to Jackson. Back to George. From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land. And the Clippers lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now Jackson. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A solid. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg. The lights of downtown. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. McCollum passes to Covington. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
But when you see KD run the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with him once he gets out in the open floor.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Cullen passes to Nurkic. Outside, Covington. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Lillard. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. From 20 feet out. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Portland again missing.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And here's Harden following the 3-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Irving passes to Griffin. Rebound by Nurkic.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
3-pointer, Lillard. And no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Back to Griffin. The inside shot. Another miss by Griffin.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Griffin.
Powell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. McCollum against Irving. Passes it to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Harden with it. Pass to Irving. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now here's Lillard. Covington wide open. He fires. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Anthony's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Great ball movement there.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 4. The pass to Green. Inside. Claxton with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Lillard, bounce pass. Anthony down low.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor no matter what's going on around. He's still going to be a gamer.
Portland shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Trailblazers leading by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no...
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor.
Okay.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Nets trail by 6. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Claxton. And here's Harris from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Back to Lillard. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bucket is good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And here's Anthony from the arc. Come on. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in for Harris. Cantor off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
Now Durant. Anthony left side. He kicks to Powell. Fires the three. And it's Simons missing. Nets trail by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. They kick it out to Green. KD against Anthony. Durant dishes to Green. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Green.
What a nice touch from KD. There's no spot on the floor where he doesn't feel confident from.
Left side Collins. Cantor, the pass to Simons. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. To the inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carmelo Anthony. Then for the Nets, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kyrie Irving comes in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. On the wing, Irving. Back to KD. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. Durant with the tip. And Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Irving against McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 5.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
In the corner, Harden. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Covington. It's McCollum on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Harden scanning the floor. Irving passes to Harden. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. It's the Nets now. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
8 seconds left in the first half. Lillard outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 4. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Back to Lillard, shoots. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Griffin, and he hits it to tie the game up.
His skill at his size and then converting through contact, such strength from the big man.
Lillard against Harden. There's Covington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Trailblazers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lillard against Harden. Outside Irving. They grab their own miss. KD dishes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Out left to the wing. Nurkic the pass to Covington. Nurkic against Griffin. And it's McCollum off the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nurkic with the pump fake does a good job fooling the defender that time.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Robert Covington. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
McCollum against Irving. Feeds it to Dinwiddie.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Anthony's shot is off. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And here's Kanter. Here's McCollum, and Kanter throws it down.
And while not a huge leaper, Kanter does have enough length and athleticism to make a play like that simple.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Griffin kicks to Harden. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
There's Hollis Jefferson. The rebound by Harden.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Brown, the kick out to Irving. It's stolen by Anthony. There's Hollis Jefferson. Second shot opportunity. Jones from outside. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Basket good. Andrews got 6.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Durant. He feeds it to Brown. Up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Jones. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Harris. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. It's Durant on the wing. Over McCollum. No good from Durant. And the Trailblazers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And it's in there. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Taken away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, Covington in position. No good on that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Simons, guarded by Harden. Covington the open look. Brooklyn with the rebound. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by McCollum. Harden has a wide open look. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from it. Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. They kick it out to Green. The dish to Dinwiddie. Let's keep it alive. Harden outside. Nets passing it around. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. It's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And it's McCollum in the corner. A second chance effort. Pass to Simons to take the lead. The offensive rebound. Nurkic kicks to Covington. Here's Simons. And that one is hammered home.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
That's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long. Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
The pass to Harris. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's McCollum. Anthony kicks to McCollum. Lock at 6. Shot from the wing. Anthony's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Covington with the steal. Poked away. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Dinwiddie. Up again. But they'll get another chance. Kicks to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 4. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Lillard, the pass to Cannon. Shoots the three. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. No good from outside.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lillard dishes to Cantor. Great D that time from Jordan. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For And coming to you today from Portland, and with
hey Kevin, thanks for
and David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Now here is Holiday. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Lillard, the pass to Powell. From outside, off the mark. Floats it up for Giannis.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the triple.
And sometimes McCollum is automatic from there. You can't give him this shot if you're the D.
Lillard against Holiday. And stolen by Lillard. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Now here is Holiday. He dishes it to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday looking over the floor. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Off target from outside.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Nurkic trying to get open, and that's good. Norman Powell for 3.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here's Nurkic. 1:50 left here in the opening quarter. Powell for 3. Offensive rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Here's Giannis. They get a hand on it. Covington with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Now, here's Tucker. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Portis. Yep, it counts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum outside. Here's Simons. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Back to Connaughton. To the paint, Portis. Kick out to Giannis. Shot clock at 2. Portis trying to free himself. Antetokounmpo, no good. McCollum, left side. Here's Simons. Portland, no good that time either. Oh, big time shot.
He just beat the buzzer. Wow. He barely beat the buzzer right there. How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some.
I think the underdog story, started when I was.
And great playing with the chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
We've got Anthony. Collins is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. McCollum, no good.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Forbes, the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 13. Anthony nowhere around. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Portis, high post. Pass to Tucker, to the middle. Middleton against Anthony. Down low. Here's Portis. No good on the shot. Excellent D from Kanter. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the pass to Simons. Right side, Collins. Fires from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a rollout on this team.
For 3, Middleton. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the basket by McCollum.
He's a pure scorer. I mean, one of the purest we've seen in this league. McCollum, he has a sweet-looking jump shot.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that 2-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point, though. I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Simons surveying the D. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Middleton dishes to Forbes. Back to Middleton. A 3-pointer, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons, defended by Portis. Collins with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Forbes, the pass to Tucker. Takes a 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Anthony dishes to Collins. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Kanter kicks it out to Collins. And here's Anthony from the arc. Portland again missing.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
From deep. The rebound by Simons.
and I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Portis. Pass break, Milwaukee. Stolen by McCollum. It's 2-on-1. Simons, the pass to McCollum. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 10. On up the court. Stolen by Kansas. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to McCollum. Passes it to Simons to end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Here's Forbes. No good on the quick 3.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite this troubles tonight.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here is Forbes. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. Forbes has got 8 here in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And so it's Milwaukee. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. Drew Holiday was red hot to start the first. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. And that'll do it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Lillard. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Covington wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
Trailblazers trail by 12.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. Gives it up for Holiday.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Powell for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Powell's got 6.
Well, they've tailored their offense around him. Let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Lillard against Holiday. Giannis outside. Shot clock at 5. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Covington.
The impressive reach on display. Covington has a strong feel for when he has to go for the alley-oop.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside Holiday. Outside Antetokounmpo. From the arc. That one's not going to go. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Powell, no one around him, and another 3 for Portland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Middleton now atop the key. 1:15 left to play in the third. And the Bucks miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
McCollum kicks to Covington. Back to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard from outside. Doesn't go for him. Holiday with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 4. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 12 points for Drew Holiday.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Powell against Middleton. Powell kicks to Nurkic. The Bucks shooting well. 50% from the floor.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Lillard surveying the D. Over Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Lopez finds Holiday for 3. Middleton buries it from 3-point range. And it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They lead by 11. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Damian Lillard. Powell is out there with Anthony. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here's Nurkic. The 3. But they recover it. Pass to Powell. And stolen by Portis. And here we go, the Bucks running again. There's the lob to Portis. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Teague, the pass to Forbes. The kick out to Teague. 6 on the shot clock, and Portis throws it down.
Terrific mobility from Portis there, slashing to the right area after setting a solid pick.
Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. From deep 3-point range. Pass to Simons. Fires for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Goes back up. Nice shot by Portis. And it's 9 points for Bobby Portis.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Simons. Anthony in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Forbes. The 3 ball. Rebound by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 9. Simons, the pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Back to Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Out to the right wing. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Lillard. Milwaukee leading by 6. The pass to Holiday. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Nurkic with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Back to Nurkic. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He's a real menace. Nurkic is 7'1". He's difficult to guard without foul.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw.
Holiday against Lillard. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Trailblazers trail by 5. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes it out to Covington. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I know he wants to get them back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not these.
Middleton, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's the 3. They get it back. And so the Bucks take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for David. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, we've got Ibaka. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Marcus Morris, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still...
That's a great dunk!
Freakish,
Yes.
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. And McCollum with the slam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Powell with it. Guarded now by Morris. Covington passes to Powell. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ibaka.
And PG, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Outside, George takes the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
In the corner, Powell with it. Beverly against Lillard. He dishes it to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And here's Kennard. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
McCollum outside. The pass to Anthony. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 12-3 run. And Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
McCollum against Kennard. Powell, the pass to Kanter. 6 to shoot. Passes to McCollum. Portland needs to get off a shot. Powell for 3. The shot missing. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Kennard kicks to Zubac. Back to Kennard. Clippers moving the ball around. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. McCollum right side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Morris. Outside Jackson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 6. A three from McCollum. Portland no good that time either. Batum attacking, and Batum throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
We've got Patrick Beverly. Ivica Zubac is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the small forward position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Cantor over to the left wing. Shot by Collins, no good. Clippers leading by 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Anthony in the corner. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Beverly looking around. Pass to Kennard. Launches it. Rebounded by Anthony.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Simons. Portland no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Tipped away. Batum passes to Beverly. Here's Mann. In the corner, Kennard with it. Let's go. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Simons. No good with the triple. Clippers leading by 10. Pass to Beverly. Kennard on the wing. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Jacks up a 3. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
And there's the pass to Kennard. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Simons missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And that one's good. Beverly. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts maybe going in that direction. teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Passes it to Kennard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Simons. Lillard from deep three-point land, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lillard's got 6.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Pass to Kennard. The 3. Trains the three-pointer. Kennard's got 6 in the quarter.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Cantor dishes to Collins. To the left wing. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. Norman Powell's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simons. Trailblazers trail by 11. And here's McCollum for 3. Excellent D there from George.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Trailblazers shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. For 3, drills the three-pointer. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half, the Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny Hudson. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Morris kicks to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Leonard's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Los Angeles. Lillard, the pass to Powell. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the pass to Covington. Powell, no one around him. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Now Beverly. Morris outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. McCollum outside. Outside Covington. And the layup falls. Covington's got his 2nd basket of the game.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. From deep. That shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
George finds Beverly. Back to George.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the second pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
Beverly with the ball. Outside, George drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
A reliable jump shooter, Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And Beverly kicks to George. Ibaka outside. There's the three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Covington against Morris. Passes it to Beverly. Takes the three. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Beverly for three. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. 19-point game. Great open look there. Lillard's got 9.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Beverly against Lillard. Pass to George. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the basket by McCollum.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Here's George. He's got 13. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Lets it go with the three. Lillard with the rebound. The pass to Powell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell. Touched it last. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 13. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Batuma's out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's man in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Powell. And here are the Clippers. Now here's Jackson. Passes to Kennard. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Count that one. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Lets the three fly. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's George in for Kennard. Fires for three. The Trailblazers keep it alive. And here's Anthony for three. And no good that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to George. Fires the three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from McCollum. George with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Morris against McCollum. Stolen by McCollum. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And here's Jackson. Pass to man. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, Jackson misses. Trailblazers trail by 14. And a wide-open look for McCollum. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Skilled, crafty. McCollum is a finely tuned scoring machine.
Now the pass to Jackson. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Morris, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Paul George.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Kennard for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Batum tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard. Harden kicks to Irving. Harden with it. Now defended by McCollum. And a deep 3 from Irving. A 3-pointer, no good. Lillard against Harden. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Nets with possession. Harris outside. Inside. And finished off by Griffin.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Lillard against Griffin. And the basket by Lillard. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Powell, great positioning on the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
first. 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Harden the pass to KD. Poke loose. Harris dishes to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden outside. The putback. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, Norman Powell, these last several seasons, has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season, much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
And oh, here we go. Covington's got it. The fast break chance. He was all alone on that one. Lillard's got 7 points in the game. The Nets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harden dishes to Griffin. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And the shot goes in. Powell's got his second bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. And finished off by Nurkic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Harris kicks to Irving. And again, Portland running the court in transition. And the dunk by Covington.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Irving passes to Harris. Griffin with it. Durant in the corner. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability, able to absorb contact and play through it.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but
I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Collins, also Anthony out there. McCollum is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the 5. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Kanter finds McCollum. No good that time. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Irving for three. And Kanter pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 14.
A solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Irving. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Simons the pass to Kanter. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
What a play!
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Feeds it to Kanter. Takes it from 10. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Green. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Irving passes to Claxton. Shoots over Kanter. Portland grabs the miss. And here are the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Cullen passes to Collins. Here's Simons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lobs it up for Kanter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, Kanter is a big-time target. Sometimes just throw it toward the rim. He'll take care of the rest.
Down low. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. It's stolen by Anthony. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
And Portland making a change here. Norkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Collins. Powell, he's checked in for McCollum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Covington's shot is off. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets, trailing by 19. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Now Harden. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Lillard from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the...
Hey, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 11 points. Dame Lillard. And that should do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Lillard up top, guarded by Harden. Back to Lillard, launches it. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard attacking. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's shot is good.
No defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Irving against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harden's shot is good. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Clock at 6. Irving looking for an opening. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Green, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Portland with a change here, too. Simons is checked in. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Lillard against Harden. Lillard left side. Goes up to the stripe. Portland again missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Pass to Harris. His first shot coming late. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. Brownie's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Back to Lillard. Here's the three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lillard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Jordan against Nurkic. Jordan kicks to Green. Back to Jordan. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Here's the break. Simons the pass to Powell. Lillard from outside, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nets trail by 20. On the floor for Portland. Anthony is out there with Powell. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2 spot. Back to Brown. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Powell finds Lillard. Off target from 3-point range. Irving passes to Griffin. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
There's the pass to Powell. The drive by Anthony.
Well, he's not settling. Melo taking it to the D and making himself get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Both free throws good from Anthony. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. At the elbow, Irving. Harris against Powell. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Passes it to Simons. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stolen by Durant. Here's Harris, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
When Joe Harris is looking to score the basketball, defenses can overcommit. They do there and commit the foul.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Floats it up there for Nurkic. He's off on that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
McCollum kicks to Powell. Pass to Simons. To the paint. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge. Harris no good. Portland leading by 19. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Simons. The three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
McCollum against Harden.
2 minutes.
Anthony down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Harden against Lillard. The pass to Irving. Griffin trying to get open. Irving can't hit. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
A nice shot by Griffin.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lillard.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Drops in the tray.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Harden the pass to Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Joe Harris known as a shooter, but make no mistake, this guy will mix it up on the glass. Great offensive rebound right there.
Lillard looking around. Powell, no one around him. No good on the three. And the Nets with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Such a wide open look.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard outside. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... To get underway as the starting fives. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Shoots over Nurkic. Just 3 to shoot. Milwaukee the rebound. Lopez finds Holiday. Giannis with it. Now Covington defending. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Here's Milwaukee now. Holiday against McCollum. Bobbed up there for Lopez.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Giannis outside. Pass to Holiday. The dish to Lopez. Over McCollum, and Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and finished off by Nurkic.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis left side. Fader on the way. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Boy, they're on fire right now. Cooking with gas. Starting this one out 4-5.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Powell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Now here is Holiday to the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Powell kicks to Lillard. Antetokounmpo against Covington. Here's McCollum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Collins. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Middleton leading the charge. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Collins laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Forbes. Back to Portis. Oh, what a dunk!
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
McCollum, no good. Here's Connaughton, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already at... And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, Collins is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Anthony. And it's Simons in the point. Ball stolen. Here's Simons. Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. And the shot goes down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Anthony. after the made shot from Jeff Teague. The drive by Anthony. Collins kicks to Anthony. Collins, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Left side, Portis. Stolen by Collins. Oh, McCollum in position. Pass to Cantor. Here's Simons. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot misses. Collins with some nice D. To the middle. Tries to save it. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Anthony defending. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Collins. Here's Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Zach Collins. Norman Powell's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 7. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got 6.
Aggressive move that time by Lopez. Took it right at him.
Lillard outside. Misses the 3. Bucks leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Now, here's Teague. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. There's the lob to Portis. Giannis kicks to Portis. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Nurkic. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lillard from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Portland making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. The wide open look here for Lopez. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Teague. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Middleton outside. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead as we... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 11 points and 1. Thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Powell, lays it up off the glass. Powell's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here is Holiday. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. Now Portland takes it the other way. Oh, Covington in position. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. With the putback, there's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Holiday against Lillard. Knocked away. Covington with the steal. Inside, Hull, and it's blocked. Covington against Antetokounmpo. On the pass to Lopez. Holiday left side. And that one's good by Lopez. He's got 12.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Lillard. Kicks it out to Covington. Back to Lillard. Passes it to McCollum. Now here's Covington. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Middleton to the inside, and the dunk by Lopez.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Portland no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside Portis. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard from outside sinks the triple. Lillard's got 6 points.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Here is Forbes. There's 1:17 left in the third. Here's Connaughton. Count it. Connaughton's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Now, here's Portis. And Forbes has it in the corner. Second chance shot. And Cantor pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 13. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Lillard's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here is Forbes. In the corner, Middleton with it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Bucks leading by 10. On the floor for Portland. Norman Powell is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in at the 2 guard. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Six on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Milwaukee with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Picked away. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a 6th sense for those reads.
To the wing on the left. Portis drives in, and he makes that one.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 10.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Tucker kicks to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From deep. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lobs it up for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
Covered by Lillard. Pass to Tucker, down low, and stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the ball.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Covered by Lillard. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Lillard misses.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
To the middle. Here's Tucker. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Lillard from deep three-point land. They get it back. Nurkic. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The pass to Portis. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now just a 5-point Bucks lead.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
That's to Forbes. It's Portis atop the key. Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. Collum comes in for Anthony Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Middleton penetrating, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Bucks lead by 7.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
And it's Lillard again missing. And here's Holiday. Lopez outside. Passes to Middleton. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Holiday. From deep. And the miss. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg...